Hello everyone, so in this video I'm going to show you how to use Covidence. So Covidence is a popular platform where you do systematic review. So basically if you're new, you can just click on start new review and then you just follow name your review type, and then you can just choose area of research, and this is a subscription-based platform, so your institution need to buy a subscription fee, to pay a subscription fee. If not, then you can have like one review, but it's very limited. Yeah. All right. So now imagine that you have, start a new review and you get into. So I have a list, but I'll just click on one of them. Now, if you look at this one, the first step is to import references. Now, for import references, if you have the file, usually it is a RIS file. You click on import, and then you select a select screen, which is the first step. For these four tags or include, exclude, which means you basically, for this option is for later stages where you have screened in the couple of study or number of study already. But normally we will start with the screen, which is the first stage of the systematic review, title and abstract. Yeah. So then you select source, which is optional, and then you choose a file. Again, it's the RIS file. For example, if I click on choose file, you see the file say here is RIS file. Yeah. So I have already imported two RIS file. We have to do two times, not one. One from Covidence and one from website, right? So I already did that. So if you look at the import history, you will see that, from the Covidence it's for 35. From the Web of Science is 585, but then it duplicates is 324, right? But this is just a number for your reference. Now look at this is the first import references. Once you're done with these steps, it may take a while, 1 or 2 minutes. Once you are done with this step, you can go to the first stage of screening, which is title and abstract screening. Yeah, once you finish title and abstract screening, those who go through this route will go to the vortex review, where you can look more carefully into the vortex before you make a decision whether it is the right study for your systematic review. Now, and then you move on to the data extraction, which is the last stage, where you look at the papers that you believe that they are definitely in, and then you should extract relevant information from the paper. But I guess this presentation is more about the technical aspects of this platform. So imagine you are at the first stage, title and abstract screening. Just right after you successfully import the references you downloaded from other databases. Now, what I want to show you to click on screen. So for the screening, so you can choose, I'll just hide the highlight first. Now you can choose yes, which is basically mean when you read the title, you read the abstract, and you think it is likely to be the one that you're looking for. You want to look at, you have a closer look at it in the vortex round, which is the second round. Then you click yes, okay? But then you change your mind, you can always click undo here. So other option is you can sort it by author, title, most recent and most relevant. 25 or more than that. Now there's a couple of other options where the filter, which is the tag, which means you want to tag a study. You can add a tag if it is like a teacher, for example, teacher group. You can click on the type in teacher and click on create tag, right? And then you just do like this. Okay, if you want to remove the tag, you can click on this, right? So something else that I think is quite important is criteria. So the people who set up the review can have the option to specify what is the criteria in this review. I'll show you where we can do that. But before that, another feature that you can have is the highlights. So if you look at this, if I click on the highlight, you will see some red words highlighted in red and some highlighted in green. The reason is that those highlighted in green will indicate that these are the keywords that are likely to fit the criteria or likely to be suitable for the review purposes, and those in red which are they're not. The way we can set it up is that you go back to the dashboard, the main stage, you go to setting and you go to the eligibility criteria. Right, this is where you can specify the criteria that you show at the other screening page. So you can specify what kind of thing what kind of population, what kind of intervention to be included, context, outcome, and things like that. So this is a lot of it's because it's basically used in health science a lot. So you see people talk about population and intervention or exposure, but if you are using this platform for social science and education and or psychology, you may not always use it, but it's good that they have these criteria very clear, and then you just put in whatever you think relevant. Right. Another thing is that the highlight that I show you when it's highlighted in green or in red, it's actually right here. So if you click on highlight, you can actually add in a word that you think there should be in the inclusion criteria, or if they are not. All right. So if you put it in the exclusion, it will be highlighted in red, and if you put it in inclusion, it will be highlighted in green. So that's basically it. And this is a study tag. You can add more tag, right? In terms of the team setting, well, we don't usually do much with the team setting, but for the reviewer, you can actually add new reviewer in, right? So this is me and then some of my friends. All right. So yeah, the way you can invite them is to click on the invite, but yeah, you can just explore that on your own because I don't want to keep showing the email, so I'll just keep that. Right. One last thing is that you can filter study. For example, if I want to look for learner, because I think learner are out of scope, I can click on filter and I type learner here, and I click add learner, and I click filter. So it will show me the list of study that have the word learner. So I can just go through these to see if it is fit my the purpose of my review. If not, I'll just screen them out, and if yes, I'll screen them in. But this saves us a lot of time because it gives us like a list of study based on certain keywords, and you can keep adding keywords. It can save a lot of time if whatever reason certain keywords means that the study should be excluded, then this kind of filtering function is very useful. All right, I think this is just a very basic walkthrough of the how to use Covidence. There are a lot of other comprehensive review and tutorial on YouTube that you can just go find it, but I hope that you find it's at a very minimal level, somehow very quick and useful for your usage of this useful platform for systematic review. Thanks for watching.